Hello! Welcome back, everyone, to the Linguisphere Academy podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam, right here with you. So glad you're with us again.
I was thinking about something this morning. I was remembering a time when I was learning Spanish. I was in a shop, and I needed to ask where the bathroom was.
That's a very important question.
It is, and I knew the words. I had studied them. ¿Dónde está el baño? I had said it to myself 100 times.
So what happened?
I walked up to the shopkeeper, he looked at me, and my mind went completely blank. The words were gone. I just stood there with my mouth open.
Oh no, what did you do?
I pointed at the bathroom sign and made a little sound. He understood, thank goodness, but I felt so stupid.
You're not stupid. That happens to every language learner. It's happened to me too.
But that's the thing. I was thinking too much. I was trying to make the sentence perfect. I was worried about my pronunciation. I was translating in my head.
You were thinking, not talking.
Exactly. And that's what so many learners do. They think about the perfect word, the perfect grammar, the perfect pronunciation. And while they're thinking, the moment passes.
Today, our topic is communicate with confidence. We're going to talk about how to stop overthinking and just speak.
This is for learners at all levels. You know enough. You have the words. The problem isn't your knowledge. The problem is that you're thinking too much.
By the end of this episode, you'll have strategies to speak more freely, make mistakes without fear, and actually enjoy conversations.
As always, we'll speak clearly and keep it friendly. This is like a pep talk from a friend who's been where you are.
So, get comfortable. Let's start with the big question. Why do we lack confidence when speaking?
I think it's fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of looking stupid, fear of being judged.
And perfectionism. We want to say everything perfectly. We want to use the right word, the right tense, the right pronunciation.
But here's the thing. Perfection is impossible. Even native speakers don't speak perfectly.
We make mistakes. We say the wrong word, we forget what we were saying, we start a sentence and then change it halfway through.
So if native speakers aren't perfect, why do we expect ourselves to be?
That's a great question. We put too much pressure on ourselves.
Another reason we lack confidence is that we're translating. We think in our first language, then translate to English in our heads.
That takes time, and while you're translating, the conversation moves on. By the time you're ready to speak, the moment has passed.
So the solution is to think in English, directly, no translation.
But how do you do that? It sounds easy, but it's not.
It takes practice, but you can start today. We'll show you how.
Let's start with the biggest myth about language learning.
What's that?
The myth that you need to be perfect before you speak.
Oh, that's a big one. So many learners wait. I'll speak when I know more words. I'll speak when my grammar is better. I'll speak when I feel ready.
But here's the truth. You will never feel ready. There's no magic moment when you wake up and suddenly feel confident.
You have to speak before you feel ready. That's how you get ready.
Speaking is like swimming. You can read books about swimming. You can watch videos of swimming. You can study swimming techniques for years.
But the first time you get in the water, you'll panic. You'll swallow water. You'll feel clumsy.
And that's normal. That's how everyone learns.
So stop waiting. Start speaking. Even if it's messy, even if it's wrong, that's how you learn.
Now, let's talk about the fear of mistakes. This is the biggest block for most learners.
We're so afraid of being wrong that we stay silent.
But here's the secret. Most people don't care about your mistakes.
Really?
Really, they're too busy thinking about themselves. They're not sitting there with a red pen waiting to correct you.
That's true. When someone speaks to me in my language, I'm just happy they're trying. I don't judge their mistakes.
Exactly. Most people are kind. They want to understand you. They're not grading you.
And even if someone does judge you, that says more about them than about you.
So give yourself permission to make mistakes, lots of them.
Every mistake is a lesson. Every mistake brings you closer to fluency.
Now, let's talk about the perfectionism trap.
Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. If you need every sentence to be perfect, you'll never speak.
Done is better than perfect. Spoken is better than silent.
Think about a baby learning to walk. Do they wait until they can run? No, they fall. They get up. They fall again. they get up again.
And eventually they walk. Not perfectly, but they walk.
Language learning is the same. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start.
Now, let's talk about how to stop translating. This is a game changer.
When you translate, you add an extra step. English to your language, understand, think of answer in your language, translate back to English, then speak.
That's 6 steps. No wonder it's slow.
The goal is to create a direct path, English to meaning to English.
So, how do you do that?
First, learn words with images, not translations. When you learn apple, picture a red apple. Don't think of the word in your language.
Second, learn phrases, not just words. How are you is one chunk, not 3 separate words.
Third, think in English during simple moments. I am brushing my teeth. The sky is blue. I am hungry.
It doesn't have to be perfect, just think in English.
Fourth, talk to yourself. Narrate your day. I am making coffee. I am walking to the bus stop. The bus is late.
This trains your brain to form thoughts directly in English.
Now, let's talk about the 80-20 rule of speaking.
What's that?
You only need about 20% of the words to communicate 80% of the meaning.
That's so true. Most conversations use a small set of common words.
So you don't need to know every word, you just need to know the common ones.
And you don't need perfect grammar. You just need to be understood.
Focus on communication, not perfection.
Now, let's talk about how to keep a conversation going when you get stuck.
You will get stuck. It happens to everyone. The key is what you do next.
First, don't panic. Take a breath. It's okay.
Second, use a filler phrase. Let me think. What's the word? How do I say this?
These phrases give you time to think, and they sound natural.
Third, describe the word. If you can't remember airport, say the place where planes take off and land.
Fourth, ask for help. What's the word for, how do you say?
Fifth, just keep going. Use a simpler word. Change your sentence. Don't let one missing word stop you.
Now, let's learn some useful filler phrases.
Let me see. That's a good question. How can I put this? I'm trying to think of the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. Give me a second. Well, you know.
You know.
Now let's talk about the power of simple sentences.
You don't need complex sentences. Simple sentences are fine.
I like coffee. She is my friend. Today is sunny.
Simple sentences are easier to say. They're harder to get wrong.
And you can always add more detail later. Start simple, then build.
I like coffee. I drink coffee every morning. I drink it black.
See, you started simple and added more. That's how fluent speakers talk.
Now let's talk about how to practice speaking alone. This is huge.
You don't need a partner to practice speaking.
Talk to yourself. Narrate your day. I am making breakfast. I am eating eggs. The eggs are good.
Read out loud. Take any English text and read it aloud.
Shadow. Listen to a podcast and repeat what they say at the same time.
Record yourself. Talk for 1 minute, then listen back.
Sing. Find English songs you like. Sing along.
These are all forms of speaking practice, and you can do them anywhere.
Now let's talk about how to practice speaking with others.
Language exchange apps are great. Tandem, HelloTalk.
Find a conversation partner. You help them with your language. They help you with English.
Look for conversation groups. Many cities have free English conversation groups.
Hire a tutor if you can. A good tutor will create a safe space for you to practice.
And remember, the other person is also learning. They're nervous too.
So be kind, be patient, encourage each other.
Now, let's talk about the role of listening. You can't speak well if you don't listen well.
Listen to as much English as you can. Podcasts, music, movies, shows, audiobooks.
Your ear needs to know what English sounds like before your mouth can produce it.
The more you listen, the more natural English sounds to you. And the more natural it sounds, the easier it is to say.
So listen a lot. Listen every day.
Now let's talk about how to build speaking confidence. Confidence comes from practice.
The more you speak, the more confident you become.
Start small. Speak to yourself in the mirror. Order coffee in English. Say hello to a neighbor.
Each small success builds a little more confidence.
And remember, confidence is not the absence of fear. It's acting in spite of fear.
So feel the fear and speak anyway.
Now, let's bring back Maya. Maya is a B1 learner. She understands a lot, but she's afraid to speak.
Maya knows hundreds of words. She can read well, she can understand podcasts.
But when someone asks her a question, she freezes. She translates in her head. She tries to make the sentence perfect.
One day, she decides to try something different. She stops thinking.
A coworker asks, "How was your weekend?"
Instead of planning the perfect answer, Maya just speaks. Good. I relaxed. Watched a movie.
It wasn't perfect, but it was clear. Her coworker understood.
Maya feels a little proud. She spoke without translating.
The next day, she tries again. Another coworker asks, "What did you do last night?"
Maya says, I cooked dinner. Pasta. It was good.
Simple, clear, not perfect, but she spoke.
Slowly, Maya starts speaking more. She makes mistakes, lots of them, but she keeps going.
And she notices something. The more she speaks, the easier it gets.
Her brain is learning to think in English. Her mouth is learning the movements.
She's not fluent yet, but she's no longer silent.
Now, let's learn some useful phrases for starting conversations.
Hi, how are you? How's it going? What's up? How was your weekend? What do you think about? Can you help me with something? I have a question. What do you do for work? Where are you from? Do you like?
These are simple, but they work.
Now let's learn some useful phrases for keeping conversations going.
That's interesting. Really? Tell me more. I know what you mean. Me too. That reminds me of, what do you think? How about you? And you?
These show you're listening and engaged.
Now let's learn some useful phrases when you don't understand.
Sorry, can you say that again? I didn't catch that. What does word mean? Could you speak more slowly? I'm not sure I understand. Do you mean?
These are polite and keep the conversation moving.
Now let's learn some useful phrases when you need time to think.
Let me think. That's a good question. How can I put this? I'm trying to find the right word. Just a second.
These buy you time without awkward silence.
Now let's practice a conversation where someone stops thinking and starts talking.
Let's do it. I'll be the learner and you be the friend.
Hey, Alex, how was your day?
Good. Busy. I had a lot of meetings.
Oh yeah? What were the meetings about?
New project. Big one. I'm excited, but also nervous.
That sounds interesting. What's the project?
We're building a new app for learning languages, actually.
No way. That's perfect for you.
I know. I'm happy to work on it.
Well, I hope it goes well.
Thanks. Me too. See? Simple sentences, short answers, no perfection, but a real conversation happened.
Now, here's your challenge for this week.
Have one conversation in English without translating in your head.
Just one. It can be short, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Don't plan what to say, don't think about grammar, just speak.
If you make a mistake, keep going. Don't stop.
At the end, notice how it felt. Was it scary? Was it freeing? Did you survive?
Then come back and tell us in the comments, how did it go?
We read every comment. Your courage inspires us.
Remember, you already know enough. You have the words. The only thing stopping you is you.
Stop thinking, start talking. Your voice matters.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll be back next week with another topic.
Until then, be brave, speak, make mistakes, learn, grow. And hey, before you go, if this episode gave you a push you needed, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it means we can keep making these encouraging episodes.
Yes, please. And leave us a comment. What's one thing you're going to try this week to stop thinking and start talking?
We read every comment. Your ideas inspire us and other listeners.
Subscribe, comment, share. It helps more people find the courage to speak.
Thanks again, everyone. Now, go talk to someone.
Bye for now.
Bye.